came true. Guess it gave you things I couldn't give to you. Oh, friends, why are you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back, no, and hide from the light. I hate to turn out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, I couldn't find it. I hope I see your fragrance and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never found a scent so lovely as you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, oh babe. I remember you say that sometimes it lasts in the bottle, but sometimes you will empty it instead. Yet sometimes it lasts in the bottle, but sometimes you will empty it instead. Sometimes it will last in a bottle, but sometimes you will empty it instead. Hello my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, hope everything is great with you guys. Today we're going to talk about the fantastic signature scents that hopefully it won't last in your bottle and you will empty it instead because you like them so much. Let's start the video. Hello my beautiful ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to give you my top 15 best signature scents. So these ones you can have to all different type of occasions, all situations, and maybe you don't want a lot of fragrances, you just want one that works in every type of situation. So we have very different type of fragrances here for different type of age groups and so on and so forth. So let's begin with the first one. And this one is nowadays, I think, a little bit underrated fragrance. It is really good, but nobody talks about this little gem anymore. And this, of course, is the classic L'Homme from YSL. I think this was released 2006 or something like that. So it's been out on the market for quite a while now. But every time I come back to this fragrance and smell it again, I get really happy because it's a very soft fragrance. It's not screechy, it's not super citrusy, but it's still masculine and it has that really nice and smooth, cuddly type of French approach to perfumery that I really like. So you can really smell the similarities with, of course, the very popular La Nuit de l'Homme, but this is only L'Homme. So if you have that to the nighttime, this is a great daytime fragrance, fantastic one. We move into the second one, and this one I would say is great for maybe the not older guys, but a little bit more mature guys who don't really like the sharp edges of the eau de toilette. This is Sauvage Parfum. It still has the DNA in it and you can still use this in a lot of different type of scenarios and situations. This is fantastic. It lasts a very long time on your skin. It projects very good, but it's been rounded in the edges a little bit, so it's not so screechy and it's not this ambroxan bomb that a lot of people dislike with the eau de toilette. So if you want a better version, in my opinion, a little bit more mature version of the very popular Sauvage, go for the Sauvage Parfum instead. The third fragrance on this list is for the guys who have maybe a lot of money and you don't really want to have a big collection, you just want one really good signature scent fragrance, and maybe you are into banking or something like that, maybe you're trading stocks or just a regular bank man and you have good finances, then I would go with this one, Creed Aventus, of course. Doesn't need any more introduction, but it's still a very classy fragrance. It's still a very, it smells so good. Very mature type of scent that works well if you are a little bit of a suit and tie guy, if you are in an office job and stuff like that. Very smooth, smells really good, natural ingredients, all that. It is very high priced, but if money isn't an issue for you, this is a great signature scent. The fourth signature scent fragrance is for the people who don't really want a long-lasting cologne, they want just a splash of nice citrus freshness, maybe after they took a shower, and they don't really care about longevity. Does it, you know, how long is the longevity? 5 hours, 8 hours? I just want a beast mode fragrance. This is not for those type of guys. This is this guy, 4711, And my grandfather actually used this fragrance, and it smells to this day really amazingly good, I think. Very nice. It smells so fresh. It smells like summertime. It's very invigorating. It's a great scent, even though it doesn't perform. It's like just a cologne, so it's basically just scented alcoholic water. But I don't really care because it makes me happy, this scent. And for you guys who just want a little bit touch of a fragrance, a little bit citrus heavy fragrance, maybe you are somewhere in Capri in Italy, maybe you're in Sicily having a good time drinking margaritas, you took a shower, you're going out having a little drink at nighttime, then this one is fantastic fragrance for that type of occasion. Number 5 on this list is this little guy. It's called Prada L'Homme Low, and this one is very smooth. It's not a citrus fragrance, it's very much a smoother, it's a little bit creamy, but it's not sweet. It's like a fresh shirt, you know, that is hang drying in the garden, a garden of various flowers in the mid of April. It's getting a little bit warmer, you know, there are kids around playing around with footballs and having a good time. You know, the parents are sitting there and they're watching the kids, and the sun is about to set, but you see the white shirt hang drying in the wind. You know, it's so fresh, so crisp white, and it smells really new and very nice type of scent. For you guys who don't really like the heavy ambroxan bombs that a lot of fragrances nowadays, they can be ambroxan bombs, then try Prada L'Homme Low. Fantastic fresh fragrance. Number 6 on this list is for all you guys maybe who live in the South America or a country that is very warm, very hot and humid, and you're spending most of your days at the beach just having a good time. Maybe you're a lifeguard, maybe you're diving with sharks and piranhas or something like that. Stingrays, I don't know what you're doing. But if you are a beach boy, a beach guy, this one is very suitable for your lifestyle. This is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Eau Intense. This is a guy who doesn't have problems in life. He wakes up happy, he don't know what anxiety is, he don't have any problems with anything in life. He's just living it, just taking the day by day, take life as it comes. This is a salty beach vibe with a little citrus twist. Fantastic for those type of relaxed, laid-back type of dudes in the world. Number 7 on this list, I have to mention Versace Pour Homme. It's a staple in every man's fragrance wardrobe. This is something that is non-apologetic, it's nothing creative at all, but it smells really good. Women like this fragrance, it's not so expensive, it has decent performance. It smells a little bit like Nautica Voyage. This is alternative, I would say, to Nautica Voyage. So if you like that type of fragrance, you would love this one. It's a little bit of an office type of fragrance. If you're sitting inside an office, you just want a fresh and clean fragrance that doesn't project too much, but people can still smell you when they get a whiff of this, when you're going front to back to your desk, maybe to the kitchen, getting your lunchbox and something like that. This is a fantastic fragrance for like a little bit more dressed up man. You can have this also, of course, shorts and t-shirt. Number 8, guys, is this fragrance. I think that this is a beautiful scent that knows what it wants. It doesn't try to be anything that is not Acqua di Gio Profondo. It is a Italian lifestyle type of fragrance. It smells like a man who is going from country to country, traveling a lot by plane. He's spending a lot of time in different airports around the world, and he is a businessman, maybe an entrepreneur who is trying to start a business, and he's selling his business. You know, he's going from country to country, and he just wants to smell fresh and clean, have something that doesn't annoy people around him when he's traveling a lot. Very great fragrance. Smells a little bit, of course, like the original Acqua di Gio, but a more modern take. Another niche fragrance on this list is an alternative to Creed Aventus, and this one is called Royal Vintage. And this is from the little bit smaller perfume house. It's called M. Micallef, south of France. This is a great fragrance for you guys who want a little bit better punch in the fragrance. And you think that Creed Aventus lacks that little bit of punch. This is the big brother, I would say. It smells like a heavier Creed Aventus with a little bit more smoky touch to it. And this is fantastic. It's much more long lasting, but I have to say that it's a little bit expensive, this one. But if money's not a problem for you and you are a little bit more mature guy that likes the original Creed Aventus DNA but wants a little bit heavier punch in that fragrance and also better longevity, better projection, go for this one. All right, we go in a different direction. We go with a very cheap fragrance. This is Asaro Chrome. It's a classic fragrance that also works really good, especially if you are living in a little bit more high humidity and warm climate. This is a fragrance that smells like fizzy water. It smells almost a little bit similar like with the beach vibe, you know, with the light blue intense, the beach vibe. But this is not so salty. It smells a little bit more metallic notes. And it's not so casual that light blue intense is. So this one you can wear in more type of situations, not only to the beach. And this is a fragrance that if you like fresh and clean fragrances, you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you want a little bit more classic DNA, because this is pretty old. It's from the mid-90s, I think. This is a fragrance to go for. Next up is one of my favorite fragrances that I've used all summer long as a signature scent, and this is the recently released Dior Homme 2020. New formulation, doesn't smell like the old Dior Homme at all. Just to let you know, guys, if you haven't tried this one, this is a citrus woody fragrance with a very elegant Dior touch. Very good performing fragrance that sits on your skin for a while. It is very likable. Even younger girls love this one. You can wear this all type of occasions, all situations. Little bit more masculine though, so if you are a guy from 18 to 25, I think you can choose another fragrance from this lineup. But if you are over 25 and you want something great, try this one. Next up is a fragrance that I call the Trust Fund baby fragrance. If you're a trust fund baby, maybe your parents are really rich, you can get whatever you want in life. You're a young guy, you're a playful guy, you're a fun guy. You're having a lot of one-night stands, maybe you're just experienced ladies and you think that's very fun, then go for this one. It's very playful type of fragrance. It is more expensive, but if you're a trust fund baby, that doesn't matter. You can just sprinkle your money around. Parfums de Marly Percival is a fresh fragrance with also some seductive notes in this one. It has a little bit of a sweetness that makes it very long lasting, and this is super mass appealing, so girls and everyone around you will appreciate this fantastic fragrance. Alright guys, so we are into the 12th fragrance of today, and I have to mention, of course, Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. This one is a very nice, elegant fragrance that you can wear in different type of scenarios and situations in life. It doesn't matter if you are like 25 or 40, it works really well. It has some beautiful incense note that makes this a little bit more mature. But if you want an even heavier citrus, you can also go, of course, with the Eau de Toilette version that is also very good and long lasting. But this one I like because it has a good middle ground, a little bit seductive with incense in the base, but also still fresh and very likable. Girls still love this fragrance on men. It projects good, it sits on my skin for a long time. It is a little bit higher in the price point, but in my opinion, it's very worth it. Next up is maybe one fragrance that is super controversial, but I've used this as a daily driver for a lot of weeks in a row, and this works really good. This is Office for Men, of course. The longevity, really good for what it brings to the table. The projection on my skin is actually very good as well. You can smell this from like 5-6 meters away. If it's just newly sprayed on someone you know, you can get a whiff of this. It smells really good. It says Office for Men, and I think that a lot of people, or I should say, I know that a lot of people think that this is only office fragrance, but you can basically wear this to all situations. You can wear this to the gym, you can wear this to the date. I've been wearing this to dates, you know, in the past 2 years, and the reactions from the ladies are insane, actually. You know, they don't really care if this is not a typical date fragrance. They love this scent. And the last fragrance on this list is for a little bit more mature guys, I would say, because this one is a little bit old school smelling, and this one is Beau de Jour. Even though I love it, I've noticed that girls in my age and younger don't really like this DNA because it's a very, you know, it's a barbershop classic fragrance with the oak moss and the lavender. Even though I think it's a great scent, people nowadays think this is outdated, a lot of younger girls. Not all girls, of course. So if you have younger or older women around you and you want something that is very classic, you are a lot outside, maybe you're playing golf, this is a fantastic golf fragrance. It's very good in the outdoor environment if you get a whiff of this fantastic fragrance. I don't really regret that I bought it because I enjoy it myself, and I just
wear it when I'm by myself and I know that I'm not gonna meet any women or going on dates and stuff like that. So this is for the more mature man. I think that maybe over 40, I would say it's a perfect fragrance, perfect signature scent. Tom Ford's Beau, fantastic fragrance. Okay, so there was, I think that was my 15 signature scent fragrances that you can wear in a lot of different type of situations. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and if you watched until the end, thank you extremely much. And also consider to subscribe to the channel if you want, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.